Tim Cook wants you to know that he's helping the environment. Apple is helping the environment. Please visit our website, apple.com/the environment. So you go to this webpage and it tells you Tim Cook is helping Apple innovate. How is Tim Cook helping Apple innovate? By building a solar farm in China. Wow, that's just awesome. Tim Cook is helping America and helping an Apple computer by building a solar farm in China. Perhaps Tim Cook needs to move Apple to China. They can close Campus 2 and move Apple to China. Now, never mind, you go and you look at the Apple Store in Towson's reviews. Okay, you can trust me that I didn't stay up till 2 in the morning last night making sock puppet accounts to make 70 reviews, giving the Apple Store in Towson 2 stars. Another store with a 2-star rating. But, hey, don't worry, because Tim Cook, he's going to build solar farms in China. Wow, that's just awesome, Tim. I'd really like to play the video now, but I have to vomit. You're really helping me and get a job. Boy, yeah, Americans, they should get a college degree and study real hard so they can not have a job when they get out of college, and Apple can build solar farms in China. So let's continue reading the reviews for Apple Computer, because Tim Cook thinks certain people should be treated special. You shouldn't be treated special. Just a certain small group of people should be treated extra special. People like Tim Cook. I have never been to an Apple store. Must have been 100 people milling around, could not tell what to do or what line to get into, and was approached by a young man who directed me to a line. After about 15 minutes of waiting, I told the guy what my problem was, and was told I would have to wait an hour or so, or wait. I don't wait at a restaurant for an hour. I'm sure you know the routine. Text, then call for your return. Returned to the store and waited another half an hour to be seen. The female tech was very nice, but told me there was nothing wrong with the battery, which is why she came in. She indicated that something between 12 and 8 a.m. is happening that drains the battery. It's probably downloading or uploading something. The battery does not hold a charge very long, maybe 3 or 4 hours, and then it's dead. No, I do stay on the phone all day, nor do I play games at night. Well, maybe it's this data center that they're building in Pineville, Oregon, a micro hydro project to run a data center. So they could download all your stuff all day long and make your computer not work. I don't know, I'm just guessing. After getting another tech involved, several items under the control were closed, and it was indicated that should help. The first tech said the test indicator that the battery is fine. My battery is not fine. I am 10 days from warranty running out. Well, if they can make your warranty go another 10 days, guess what? They don't have to give you a new battery. I know what the answer to that is. Class action lawsuit. This is the worst Apple store I've been to. I've been to dozens of Apple stores, and keep in mind, I'm not an angry person who hates Apple. I'm not. And none have been this hard to deal with. Usually Apple customer support is top of the line, but not here. The last time I didn't make an appointment with the Genius Bar before because all my wireless devices had an issue. So I went straight after work to the Apple store. I expressed that this was the only time I should come in, and that I live pretty far away from the store, so I need to speak with a genius. And everybody always puts in quotes, because you have to have an IQ of 140 to be a genius. Sometime before the store is closed, a representative made me wait an hour before they let me know none of the geniuses would be available to meet with me. She was very unprofessional, lazy, and had no empathy for the customer that had been through hell. I suggest that this occasion set fire to all their customer service people on the floor, especially those who are responsible for scheduling appointments. ZDP 426. The whole concept of an Apple retour sucks. If you can understand that. Apple retail store sucks. I said that. The whole concept of an Apple retail store sucks. I said that. Very disorganized, inattentive, even when you ask for the manager. They turn out worse than the clueless employees. I hope that shopping, troubleshooting experience is better at other locations On the positive side, try some of that amazing tea at the tea stand in the lobby of the mall near the store. It's a disaster. P.S. I love my iPhone. Khalid Al-Qatani. Before you read my interview, I am a huge Apple fan. I went there to fix my iPhone. The problem was kind of strange. The technician agreed that the problem is a software issue and the phone has to be replaced. I never heard of a phone having to be replaced with a software issue. At this point, the fun started getting started. He said they have to pay around $260 to fix the phone. As I mentioned, the issue was a software issue, so that should be Apple's problem, not mine. A call from a manager came and stated to explain the problem to me as a child. He stated the diagnostic again for a million times. Afterwards, he said I should have to pay. The next day, I went to the phone carrier and the technician agreed to replace my phone at no cost since it was a software issue. Website clearly says open at 8 o'clock. Totally not the case. The other day when I went there, 10 o'clock. Worst service ever. Next time I will drive past this store to somewhere else. Drop thousands of dollars in this place, nothing but bad service. Ronnie Shacklelord. Absolutely terrible. The service I received at this store 2014 made me wish I had never gotten an iPhone. It was terrible. The people we spoke to acted like we weren't even there, and they obviously didn't care if we were there or not. The lines were terrible, and they were rude and uncaring. I will never go back. I got my iPhone fixed at the Gadget Guru instead. The phone people at Gadget Guru were quick and courteous. Go there instead. Apple Store Towson. Service is embarrassing. I really don't know why people will give them 5 stars. Worst customer service ever. Lazy and unprofessional. I swear I will never go to an Apple Store Towson. You were lucky because you read this interview. Trust me, just avoid it. Augustin Zapata. Terrible customer service. After a week-long back and forth over the iPhone with an online technician, it was determined that I had a hardware problem with my iPhone 4 and had to go to this store to have checked out. The genius, again in quotes, you have to have 140 IQ to be a genius, and Elon Musk brags at 160 being the Uber Mensis or whatever. Did not even bother to read the case history or touch my phone. I was told 2 options were to upgrade to a iPhone 5, or to order a replacement iPhone 4 at all my costs since I was out of warranty. I chose replacement route, of course. It did not have any replacement iPhone 4 in the store. It was promptly ordered, and it did not promptly arrive. In less than 48 hours. I went back to the store to exchange phones a few days later after my phone, and because my phone was a defective speaker problem and now is under the 90-day warranty after being transferred to no less than 4 people and 40 minutes of holding, I get to Christina. She tells me that I have to go to the store and order another replacement phone. I asked if we could order it over the phone and just go to exchange phones when the replacement arrives, and she saved me 1 trip to the store. I was told that was illegal, that I have to go and sign some papers, and asked if I wanted to go ahead and schedule an appointment. I tried to argue about the differences between something being illegal or simply conforming to standard operating procedures, and insisted whether that was any other option available other than me going twice to the store again for something that obviously is Apple's fault. I was told that I was raising my voice and I was going to be hanged up on because she was not going to argue with me. When I complained that her question of do you not want to go ahead and schedule an appointment was just rhetoric, because she said that not actually being able to give me any other options, she just notified me that she was going to hang up on me, and she did. Absolutely poor customer service skills and absolutely unhelpful. Just my 2 cents. I was excited to purchase an iPad yesterday. I approached a salesperson who was talking to another salesperson and asked for help. She said 1 minute, very rudely. She came over 5 minutes, and I asked her about prices, about how the student discount works. She said she does not know, and referred me to another salesperson. Another salesperson told me I should wait for another 10-15 minutes to talk to a person who knows about iPad. I simply left the store. I couldn't believe that both salespersons were not prepared to explain an iPad and its pricing. I think out of all the reviews I've read, this is the saddest one. I found this very rude and unprofessional. I will never purchase another product from this Apple store ever again. That is the most hardest hitting review out of all of them. The person just wanted to buy an iPad and have somebody show her how the iPad was used. I mean, basically, inherently, that's what a salesperson does, and the iPad is real simple to use. I don't know what happened there. Zachary Aziz reset my whole phone. When I asked them to, I lost everything. Terrible service. They don't understand what you want. They ask more questions to try and make more money. Do not come here. And there's some 5-star reviews. I'll read one of the good ones. Taylor was professional, congenial, and quickly to get works to solve what I thought was an irreparable problem. My computer was out of warranty, so I called in and paid the $19 to run through a series of attempts to fix it. It appeared that my hard drive was damaged, and they suggested I go to the store and make an appointment for me. The repair was made quickly, and there was no additional charge. What a relief. Apple's customer service is exemplary. I've been in trainings one other time for a problem, and every other time I walked out, delighted with the service and expertise. Taylor. And some more good reviews, some more bad reviews. Terrible customer service after a week-long back and forth over the phone with a technician. It was determined that I had a hardware problem with my iPhone 4 and had to go to the store to have it checked out. The genius, again in quotes, and again you need 140 IQ at least to be a genius, did not even bother to read the case history or touch my phone. I was told that my two options were to upgrade to a iPhone 5, or order a replacement phone, iPhone 4, at the cost since it was out of warranty. I chose the replacement route, of course, because they did not have any replacement iPhone 4 in the store. It was promptly ordered, and it did promptly arrive in less than 48 hours. I went back to the store to exchange phones. A few days later, iPhone, and because the phone has a defective speaker problem, we read this before, and is now on a 90-day warranty. After being transferred to no less than 4 people in 4 minutes of holding, I get to Christina. She tells me that I have to go to the store. We just read this before. Like, this is the exact same thing that we read on another complaint. It's a duplicate complaint. More than one phone with a bad speaker. I was excited to purchase an iPad yesterday. I approached a salesperson who was talking to another salesperson and asked for help. She said 1 minute. Very rudely, she came over after 5 minutes. I asked her about prices and how the student discount works. She said she does not know and referred me to another salesperson. Another salesperson told me that they have to wait for 10 or 15 minutes to talk to the person that knows about iPad. I simply left the store. I could not believe that both salespersons were not prepared to explain an iPad and its pricing. This is absolutely dismal. More than half the reviews are 1 stars. Sorry about that. That was somebody calling from the Police Orphans Fund. Phi Nia. This is how you pronounce this name. It's Vietnamese, and it's pronounced Nia. Phi Nia. Service is more than wanting come in with an iPhone needing service. Sat at a Genius bar for a while after being redirected there, but spent my time watching other people to get help. No hellos or acknowledgement of my presence. I just figured I would have to wait because of no appointment, but I saw other people without one getting service before me. This anger just rushed in and I walked away. Hey, let's read a good review. I had a good experience at the Apple Store today in Towson. Difficult problems, more than took hours to complete. Thanks for the help from Mario, Jeanette, Mary, Lindsay, and many of those whose names I do not remember. Everyone was helpful. A Google user. Terrible service, arrogant. We have developed. You got to be kidding. These are little kids who sometimes know something, more than often do not.